Leticia.
So I just had to say what I am. So I'm a troll fairy. This came to me in a dream over the summer, and it actually sustained itself past the dream state. So I am the fairy that comes to you if you've been like trolled on the internet, and I bring you happy thoughts. So. And I'm pretty sure that I have glitter on me that's never going to come off for the rest of my life. I'm going to read two pieces, two poems. So this one is called The Graveyard of Good Health. Here's the dirt where I am born, and here's the hole where I step into the moonlight beyond the graveyard of good health, where I let my comforts die and grow into pale roses that bloom and the stars glow, that cry for color and a kiss from the sun's honey spit. There is moon energy in my face, in my eyes, and in my teeth, and in my blood, and if I planted my still bloody baby teeth in the graveyard of good health, they would sprout dewy tears from my mother when I throw away the parts that are no longer useful, but that she loved. A grave for my teeth, a grave for a still, calm heart, a grave for tendons free from pain, a grave for blood that knew when to flow and when to clot, that did not rot in the hollowed passages and infect the body with a sense of longing for a day when pain is a wave receding. It crashes against the seawall inside, spills over and around the sides. The moon controls my tides, a grave for my need, a grave for letting it get the better of me. I lie on hollowed ground, spread out in a starfish pose, ready to sink through the grass and acidic graveyard soil to get to all the parts of me buried, eager to see what can grow from abandoning and forgetting. And this one I wrote a while ago. It's called Chingonas. So in Spanish, that's not really translatable, but it just, I guess the easiest translation would be like badass bitches, I guess. So para mis mujeres chingonas. We are one breath in and many gusts out in all directions. We bring storms into one great epicenter of swirling joy. Rain may fall from us in patches, other places a sunbeam, and yet we are still one sky surrounding the world. No matter where you look, we are there, and without us, you would be held together by nothing but a flimsy, broken band swaying helplessly as the pages run off without you. That is your story, not ours. We keep the mountains together, are the fault lines running under your feet, and when we embrace, you never know when the earth might tumble. Atlas hugs the world out of fear. In his dreams, he holds its weight, and he doesn't understand that the universe formed it, loved it, flooded it, and burned it. That is our name, universe makers, earth shakers. Our clasped hands are spaces between stars, and only by the grace of our love will it hold together. Thank you.
Thank you, Leticia. Be sure to visit the Troll Fairy. She has some really great affirmations for you. Up next, we have another beloved ice creamer, Marilyse Figueroa.
Since we're talking about costumes, I'm, I guess, Amalia Ortiz in Canción Cannibal Cabaret the Punk musical. So you should go check it out because it changed my life. I have two poems for y'all from this, like, I guess, story and verse that I'm working on. So these poems are kind of like what I was thinking about when you've helped someone through a really hard or traumatic time. So the first one is about that. Oh, and I should say that these stories are about communing with animals that I live around, so mostly the deer. Okay. Deer has brought me her heart. Deer has brought me her heart, and I keep it. Wrapped heart in steamed earth, red clay, honeycombs, and dark wine. Feed heart rosemary cupcakes. Drizzle bone marrow on heart's mind. Massage heart behind the ears, where all the thoughts grow into spikes. And when my hands are beet red, I know it's time to give her heart back. Back to dear, who needed someone else to take both hands and pump and beat the drum inside her shell. And my second poem is kind of like, as I feel like I like to give to my friends, my family, and I think what happens is that you kind of like, you have this emptiness, right, afterwards, after you've given so much. So this is kind of about the caretakers and what we need to do for ourselves after this. And after dear's heart beats on. Heart work leaves the palm raw and peeling, blistered and skin weeping off into the blades of grass where dear was just napping. By myself, always by myself, and beside dear, I curl and cuddle around black-eyed Susans and rosemary leaf bunches, bury my face into the dark curtains of Susan's nectared eyes. After heart work, dear runs and plays like she were a fawn again. I rest and lay and watch the clouds, all of them passing over me, and planets too, all constellating what has happened on this blue sphere. After heart work and breathing for dear, I follow the tracks on the dark ground and plant myself under the covers of soil and snails, worms and warmth, roots and rocks so small they are tiny worlds of earth. Thank you.